Hey guys, this is Sandwich Geek, and I just want to make a video about the whole Amanda Todd situation and about cyberbullying in general. And one thing my generation has to learn, and I've seen this on Facebook. I saw a video by Hylita Bear. I don't know how to pronounce it, and it was an interesting video. But I feel like all these videos miss the main point. Now, as someone who was bullied and was a bully as a child in elementary school, and as someone who's been on the internet and specifically YouTube and has been the harassment, been harassed just constantly throughout my entire YouTube time on YouTube for 5 or 6 years now. Um, Bullying is a fact of life. It'll never go away. You can't stop it. You can't stomp out bullying. You can't persuade people to stop bullying. And what you have to learn how to do is encourage people to become more thick-skinned. And that's the reality of the situation. That's the only way you can prevent these suicides and prevent all this stuff, is that my generation has to stop feeling entitled to people being nice to them. Because it's time to wake up. Not everybody's going to like you. Some people are going to hate you no matter how nice you are, no matter what good things you do, no matter who you are. People don't care about where you come from. People don't care about the experiences you have. People don't care about your family. People don't care about anything about you. They don't care. You're nothing to them. And with the anonymity of the internet, you're not a person. You don't feel like a person to them. You're just a picture on a screen that they can ridicule and mock because they don't care. The whole El Presidor situation I had to deal with when I was 16 years old is just a perfect example of this. Imagine that I didn't just ignore it, or I just didn't, I just put up with it. If I didn't just put up with it, and I did kill myself, like a lot of these kids did and probably would do if they were in that situation. Because that's what it seems like. Like, I thought, I was being sensitive by even addressing the issue that people were spreading rumors about me flagging videos when I didn't flag them, and people spreading rumors about all that crap about me that never happened. And, I thought that I was being sensitive by even talking about that. Because, I don't know, maybe because I was raised with the mentality that sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's the mentality I was raised with. But as time goes on, I see that more and more people really take things to heart. And people really need to learn how to stop that. We need to bring back the mentality that sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Words will never hurt you. All that shit that happened in 2007, 2008 doesn't affect me today. It doesn't affect me. The people that put trash bags on their heads and fucking stuff pillows down their shirt, it doesn't affect me today. And people, even like, Treasy when he made those Samuel Tagik is a faggot t-shirts, it doesn't affect me. These people were a lot older than me. And I think that if I was anyone else, if I was one of these kids who was hypersensitive like that, a lot of people probably would have killed themselves in that situation. I was mocked on a daily basis. I was mocked by people that were old enough to be my father, people in college, and I was just 16 years old. I'm 21 now, and I can look back on it and really reflect that I was only 16 years old when that happened. And, it's amazing to me that people would even feel threatened by just a couple of people making comments, because I had people call my house, I had people call my school, I was mocked on a daily basis, I had threats to my family, I had threats to my life. It was an oncurring basis of just attacks, attacks, attacks. I was hacked, I had my account suspended. I went through a lot during that time period that a lot of normal kids, I guess, wouldn't have been able to handle correctly. And it didn't discourage me. What people don't understand is that that stuff doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you learn to block it out and you learn not to care, it won't matter. You have to learn that the internet is just the internet, and that time heals all wounds. No matter what these people say to you, it doesn't matter. You have to have the same mentality that they have. They're just people. They're not people, they're just pictures on the screen. Because in all actual reality, that's the way they're treating you, and that's the way you should treat them. I have at least 200 comments a week telling me how fat I am and that I'm a Mexican and that, I was just every insult you can ever think of I've been called. I've been called things that I would thought I'd never be called. I was called Asian. I'm not Asian. I was called black. I was accused of being half black. It's just funny. These things that have no relevance to me whatsoever, that I'm gay, just stuff that could never possibly be true, thrown at me on a daily basis. And that's the absurdity of the situation, is that these people don't know you. They don't care. They just want to throw their insults at you. You're just a punching bag to them. They have no other way to, you know, get their emotions out. They're all very emotionally stunted people who really don't have anything better to do. And we've all done it. I mean, it's just the truth. We've all done it. We've all said something stupid on the internet to someone that we know or we don't know, and know that it doesn't matter. Who cares? You really got to learn that the internet is. It doesn't matter what people say. People are gonna say whatever the hell they want, and you can't stop them. This stomp out bullying stuff, and people want to make cyberbullying a crime. If cyberbullying was a crime, it would be one of the biggest epidemics ever, and people would have to, it would be impossible to enforce. Absolutely impossible. We've all said things mean to other people on the internet because that's how life works. People are naturally aggressive and angry at each other, and it's never going to change. And about this Amanda Todd situation, I want to address this specifically. Amanda Todd is dead. So why do people give a shit about how many likes her Facebook gets? I've seen people ridicule the fact that people are liking her Facebook. It doesn't matter. In all actuality, that's the least amount of compassion you can show. A like on Facebook means jack shit. Her family, that's not page is not for her. So you ridiculing the way she killed herself and the fact that she showed her breasts, who the fuck cares? That page is for her family. That page is for her friends, and it just became viral. They had no control over that. The family and friends who made that page, that personal page, so that they can express the fact that they've lost someone that they loved, they don't care that it went viral. 11,000 likes, 100 and some thousand likes probably doesn't mean jack shit to the father that found her daughter dead. That found her daughter dead, that she killed herself. I don't think it means jack shit to him. And the fact that you put another girl in there that was brutally raped and to death, brutally raped to death, and I don't think the parents of that girl give a fuck about how many likes are on her Facebook page either. Oh, 11,000 people like that page. Too bad 11,000 people couldn't help her. You see, it doesn't matter. These people are dead. Those people that are dead don't give a shit that they have 11,000 likes because they're rotting in the ground and have no conscious awareness, any awareness that it even happened. Amanda Todd has no idea, and over 100,000 people have liked her Facebook page. You know why? Because she's dead. So the fact that anybody gives a shit about that, anyone cares that people are liking a page on Facebook, because that's not showing compassion. That does not show you care. I hate to say it, but it's true. It doesn't show you care at all. Liking something on Facebook is the least amount of effort you can put into something. It just is honestly a little tap of the finger on your touchpad. That's it. That's all it is. And it won't make a difference whatsoever in that person's life because she's dead and her family probably doesn't give two shits that you like her on Facebook. So I don't care either way. I have no opinion about people who like her on Facebook because, it's natural to show compassion for someone that you felt was tragic, had a tragic incident, that she was bullied and that she killed herself, and you feel bad for that person, so you liked it on Facebook, and that's understandable. But what I don't understand is these people. Well, I do understand because people are naturally want to be against anything that people are for. It's an equal and opposite reaction. People see all these people who like stuff on Facebook and they feel angered by it. They feel angered that they don't know this person and they feel angered that they would actually like this page. So they'll find anything to tear this person down. That's dead. She's dead. So you can't really tear her down. And all that you're doing is really just making an ass of yourself. That's all it is. Who cares if people like a page on Facebook? I mean, there's really nothing you can do. They already liked it, and they probably don't give it shit enough to go back to the page and unlike it. I don't think you persuaded anybody to do that. And it doesn't matter. There's thousands of people in Africa that are way more brutally killed than even that girl that was brutally raped that you put her next to. The amount of atrocities that goes on in the world, America is a paradise. We are a first world nation. The things that happen here are just pale in comparison to the Middle East and to Africa. So to even put yourself, to put down a death, it doesn't matter. People die every day. People die every minute. And within the course of this video, at least 500 people have died. Did you feel anything? Do you care? Probably not. So we need to teach people to be less sensitive. And I think people need to learn not to give a shit about what other people think. And that extends to the fact that who gives a shit if people like a dead girl on Facebook? There's nothing you can do to bring her back. And there's nothing you can do to probably get them to unlike the page. Oh, she got 100,000 likes in a week. Who cares? Who cares? It shows no compassion to like a page. None whatsoever. Amanda Todd is dead. And she always will be. And there's nothing you can do about it. Liking a page on Facebook can't do anything, can't change anything. It probably doesn't make anyone feel better. And trying to tear the people down that do like it doesn't do anything either. Probably doesn't change their mind, probably doesn't affect how they feel, and probably doesn't dissuade them to like any other pages or make them unlike that page. It's time to grow up, people. We're all adults now. We're all reaching our 20s. Grow the fuck up.